interrupt the presentation. That's one thing. And also just giving that courtesy to your friend or family member that invited you. And don't forget to put your name in the chat. Let us know who invited you, right? So we can let them know that you was on the call. So they'll know how to hit you up and say, hey, thank you for joining us this evening. So thank you all so much for joining us today. I can't do nothing but be excited about the evening to be on this call with us, you guys. You are definitely in the right place at the right time, and we about to go in. What's up, everybody? I see all the chatting in the chat room. Well, go ahead and let us know who invited you. Let us know if you are a partner. We're excited to have you on, but go on and call somebody and have them on here with you. You have at least one person to get on the call with you. Hey, what you doing? You ain't doing nothing? Get on this doggone Zoom with me. I'm sending you the number right now. Join me on the Zoom. So back to you, Mark. Yep. Got 2 more minutes. I'm gonna get my camera ready. Back to you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All the guests. I want all the guests to do something right quick, right before we get started. Write down 1 or 2 places that you want to go, or get it in your mind. Put it in the chat. Write down a couple of places that you would love to visit this year or next year, and let us know. Because at the end of this presentation, during this presentation, you probably gonna see that pop up on your list. And then we're gonna show you how you can go there for pennies on the dollar. If not free. That was not a mistake on the word that I said. So you can go there for free. Also, if you got a bucket list, tear that list up, because we're gonna give you a life list of traveling. Tear that bucket list up. Go on and throw it away. We're not doing bucket lists over here. We're doing life lists over here.
That's right.
Yes, sir. So again, put it in. Yeah, okay. Hawaii, Africa, Jamaica. Okay, TJ, you got some work to do tonight, buddy.
Oh man. Oh man. Is it who said Africa?
Go to Paris, girl.
Never been out. They said Hawaii, Africa, and Jamaica. Never been out the United States.
Never been out the United States. Wow. All right, well, we're gonna change that. All right.
Yes, sir. So you got some work to do, buddy.
I see. I'm trying to do something real quick. There's a few technical difficulties, but it probably does not let me do that because that's all good. All right, let me get on here, share my screen, and we're gonna go ahead and get started, y'all. We are in right on time, 7:05, y'all. Let's rock and roll. Thank you for that. Thank you for the house rules and the intro, bro. Thank you for doing that, trying to find out what people have on their life list, right? What you have on your life list when it comes to or pertains to traveling this amazing planet that we're living on, even amongst all of the craziness that's going on.
Recording in progress.
So let's get started, everybody. All right. So here we go. Let me make sure I'm good to go. I think we're good to go. All right. I had to hit got it because y'all know I'm on my technology with my tablet. So, all right, let's get started. Let me see if this thing gonna pull up. Here is the name of the company is called Travorium, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Sorry for the little slight technical difficulties. My name is Thomas Flowers. I go by TJ the Boss. You probably see it right there in my on the Zoom name right there. Go by TJ the Boss. Like I said, we all the bosses, right? It's time to boss up. It's time for our culture to boss up. It's time for our people to boss up. It's time for everybody, right, to boss up and learn how to be your own boss. That's one thing, but also do things like a boss, right? Like Rick Ross, like a boss, right? So, name of the company I'm about to share with you is called Travorium. A better life requires a better way is the motto of this amazing company. My motto is once you know better, you do better. It is totally going to be on you. I'm going to show you a better way. It's going to be on you to make that decision, say it's for you or if it's not for you, and do better in that better way. All right. So here's the legal disclaimer. I got to give you this right here because I am giving you I'm going to talk about how you can make some money later on down, which is a totally optional piece. But I'm going to show you how you can make some substantial income with the company. But I'm not a financial advisor, all right? But because I'm not that, I can't guarantee you the numbers that I show you when it comes to making some substantial income is guaranteed. It is possible, though, all right? It's just going to be on your activity, all right, on your activity if you decide to lock arms with us. All right, I'm gonna talk about that a little later, but I gotta throw this disclaimer out there so you know you ain't going around there talking about, oh, TJ the boss, TJ told me this, and I'm gonna be like, no, I did not. All right, so but I'm gonna hit you up with some amazing stuff that's gonna really change your mind. All right, so this right here is our amazing CEO and founder of this amazing company, Travorium, a better life company. Mr. David and his wife Adela Hart just got to hang out with them a few weeks ago down in New Orleans. Y'all, we had an amazing time down there. World-class entrepreneurs. They have a combined 30 years of experience in both traditional businesses and the direct sales industry. So they are not new to this. They are definitely true to this. All right. So he was a entrepreneur of the year finalist at the age of 24, y'all. I'm telling you, this guy knows business. I know business. I mean, I got a degree in business, but hey, this guy knows business. All right. Passionate, caring, and committed to people. And I absolutely love that about him. And his spirit is just, it just eludes all of that, you guys. So this company was established in March of 2013. We just embarked on our 10-year anniversary. So we've been around for quite a while. Right, a lot of companies don't even make it past 3 to 5 years, right? But we've been around 10 years so far, and we're looking forward to the next 10 years, the next decade with this amazing company. 400% annual growth since 2019. And I like to say that was 2019 BC, before COVID. They're like, well, you crazy, B. Yeah, that was 2019 BC, before COVID, right? 400% annual growth. And guess what? It's only grown even more since the world has reopened, you guys. We are a global opportunity in 63 countries worldwide. So it's not just in your friend backyard who just invited you to check this information out. This is in 63 countries worldwide. We're just trying to take it to a whole nother level in your city, my city, and the whole United States, you guys. We're already in other countries blowing it up. Why can't we do it right here in our own hometowns? It just made sense to me. And then you got the millions paid in commissions. Who would not want to have a piece of those millions that is paid in commissions on time and right on time? If that's not you, I don't know. You might want to pinch yourself because you might not be alive in this crazy world we living in right now and the way everything is going up, right? So there's our corporate office right there in Temecula, California, just further solidifying that we are an amazing company and a real company, all right, that is out here doing some amazing things. Now, if you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do? Me personally, I'd be on a beach somewhere, living life to the fullest. What would you do if you had all the time and money in the world? Because right now you don't. Right now you either time broke, or you either money broke, or you both. All right. But later on, I'm going to talk to you on that topic and try to show you how you can get your time and your money back. But I'm going to show you how to save with our amazing product. So with Travorium, what I'm sharing with you today, you're going to be able to participate in two of the largest industries in the world. Two of the largest industries. Travel being one, because travel is never going anywhere. You never see any airport go bankrupt or shut down. And social sharing and direct sales. Social sharing and direct sales is the new way to making money. People are using their social media. They're becoming famous and rich on social media because they're becoming influencers in the direct sales industry, which has been around for years and years upon years with Avon and Mary Kay and things and such like that. That is a new way that you can earn a substantial income. So with travel, I'm going to show you how you can save money on vacations, getaways, and our dreamcations with our amazing product. And then the social sharing and direct sales, I'm gonna show you how you can utilize that to make you some residual and passive income. If you cool with that, just lock arms with us and stick with us until the very end of this presentation. Keep your phone on mute because I don't want you to miss nothing, because I'm gonna go pretty fast and I'm a little country. All right, because I'm from Alabama, right? So I'm a little country, so I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, shooting it to you how I know how. All right. So if you ready, put on your seatbelt. Let's get started. Let's talk about our amazing travel membership. The travel industry, if you don't already know, the travel industry is the largest industry in the world with revenues over $8.2 trillion. And that was in 2017 BC, before COVID. All right. So $8.2 trillion, right? What you think is at right now is now that the world is open up, where all of the flights are overly booked. All the hotels are booked every time you try to go somewhere. It's getting crazy because people are getting that revenge travel in. And you already know of the few travel sites that you're going to always book because they just you know, that's what you've been knowing for the last 10, 20 years. Expedia, and Priceline, right? But now you're going to know about Travorium, because with Travorium, we're beating them because we're actually giving you that wholesale rate. We're being the Sam's Club for the travel industry. So with us, you're going to be able to save up to 70% on travel, earn travel points free, and get paid to travel. Y'all heard me right. Get paid to travel. You can get paid to travel, would you? It made sense to me because I love to travel. So if you telling me you're going to pay me to do what I love to do, I'm all ears. What's next? Now, I'm going to talk to you about our no mark up net rates booking engine. All right. You get an amazing net rates booking engine that you get to book your stuff just like you was doing on Expedia and Priceline. So with your membership, you're going to get 70% on all these things: activities, cruises, dining, entertainment, rental cars, resorts, shows, hotels, and so much more. But for the site, for the time, safety, and stuff like that, I can't give you everything because I don't want to have you on the phone forever, because y'all know some of y'all attention span is not all the way there, right? So for time, for the sake of time, I'm only going to show you the meat and potatoes of this amazing company. But boom, how cool is that to have your own booking engine where you're saving amazing things, and it's got a whole lot more than what you would get on Expedia and Priceline. But let me show you a few things to show you why we are the new wave of travel. Let me give you a few examples. Let's say you're going to go and book the old way, because that's what you're going to do. You're going to either go on Expedia or Agoda or Priceline and book your stuff, not knowing all of those companies is owned by one major company. They're just under the umbrella, right? So let's say you go on Expedia and you decide to book the Hotel Indigo right there in College Park, Georgia, right? I stayed there a few times. Amazing hotel. It's just in the hood, but I absolutely loved it. Standard room. You want to go and stay there for 2 nights, it's going to be $148 plus tax per night. All right. So your total you're going to pay is $353. You see it right there. But guess what? That's the old way of booking. How about you come and check it out with us, right? With your wholesale net rates booking engine, and you get that exact same room for the exact same night for $218.30. That is saving you $135. That savings is more than what it is to get our most popular membership. How cool is that? It just made sense to me, right? I jumped on it with no problem at all. So here's another example right here. Like you want to go and stay at the Doubletree. Everybody know how Doubletree is, right? So you want to get a room, 1 king bed room for $206 per night plus tax. Total you're going to pay is $471 for 2 nights at the Doubletree. Come on over here with us, the new way of travel, and go for that exact same hotel, the exact same king bed room for $268.74, saving you $203. Who you going with, us or them? Who you booking with, the old way or the new way? Do you want to keep money in your pocket, or you just love throwing money away? Which one makes sense? Now, last and not least, for my people that love to go to Las Vegas, you know Las Vegas hits you across the head, especially at the MGM Grand, right? So let's say you wanted to go to the MGM Grand, and these are real, actual bookings, you guys. You see them right there. West Wing King guest room for 3 nights, $192 plus tax. Your total you're going to pay is $652 total is what you're going to pay. And that don't even include your resort fees that you're going to have to pay, but you don't know about until you get there, right? A lot of people don't know about that, all right? Anywhere on the strip, you're going to pay some resort fees, but they don't tell you that when you're booking. But guess what? If you can come over here and book that exact same room for $386.66, exact same room, exact same hotel, the exact same amount of nights, and going there for less than $266 less, now you got extra money to put towards your resort fees when you get there. That $266 in savings is more than what it costs to get our highest membership. All right. So this is how amazing our product is, you guys. And I absolutely love it, because not only do you get that amazing booking engine right there, that net rates booking engine to book all the hotels, rental cars, and flights and such that you want, you also get this amazing Dreamcation platform where you accumulate travel points. All right. And you'll be able to use those travel points on 2 of the platforms within that platform. So You got your membership creates travel points for every dollar you spend. So your initial enrollment, when you get your membership, right, if you decide to, you will earn 1 travel point for every dollar you spend. And every month that you pay your monthly fee, because there is no contract, there's a subscription payment that you'll pay every month for your membership to keep it going. The company is going to turn those dollars into travel points times 2. So you're going to get double the points every month that you make your monthly payment. How cool is that? It made sense to me, you guys. I didn't even want them to get past this right, because I'm like, hey, if you're going to give me my money back in points and I can apply them somewhere to get on me an amazing vacation, why not? What's the holdup, right? So you get to utilize those points on our getaways and our world tours platform. So our getaways are over 2,000 resorts around the world, and it's actually way more now because they just updated that portion of the that platform and added more properties. These are personal trips with up to 8 to 7 nights, with rates starting as low as $0 per night. That is not a typo. So if you can go anywhere and stay for at least $0 per night, and all you got to do is pay the taxes, will you go or would you go? And I ain't talking about no Rudy Poop hotels either now, or resorts. Then our world tours are group travel with like-minded people, up to 70% off the retail rate. Curated experience that include fun and special perks, just like we got when we went down to New Orleans. Stayed at this amazing 4-diamond hotel for $3.99 for 2 people. $3.99 for 2 people at a 4-diamond hotel, downtown New Orleans. You do the math. All right. And I'm going to give you a few examples right here. Here's getaways right here. A few of them I'm going to go over just to give you an example of how you can buy down your trips with the points that you're going to be receiving for paying into your membership. So let's say you want to go to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. All right. 7 nights, 8 days. You can book this in your getaways. The retail price, you're going to get $4.99. You can't even beat that right there, because that's our retail price. All right, that's not the outside retail price. That's Travorium's retail price. And let's say you accumulate 998 points because you're paying into your membership and you're letting your points accumulate. You apply those 998 points to that trip. Your final cost is going to be $0 plus tax. All you got to do is pay the taxes. So an entire week on a trip that you only paid the taxes on, are you going to go or are you going to go? I'm just asking. Then you got Orlando, Florida. I just left from down there, had an amazing time. Y'all already know Orlando is crazy fun because you got Disney, you got Universal, you got a whole lot of different types of theme parks down there, so you can take your kids. For all my families out here, they got kids, right? Let's say you want to go down there, you can go do a whole week in the summertime for your kids. You think your kids going to be upset with you if you take them away for an entire week to this amazing place, right? 1-bedroom suite, 8 days, 7 nights as a platinum member, because there's levels to this. You got 2 memberships you could choose from, all right? So as a platinum member, you go for $1 a night plus tax after you apply your points. How cool is that? $1 a night. That's $7 plus tax. I just ate at Taco Bell today, you guys. I got 3 dang on tacos, chicken soft tacos, that is, and a drink, right? And some chips. And that was $14. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? That was crazy. But you telling me I can go and stay and have my accommodations because I have the points saved up and I apply my points and I can go for $7 plus tax for my accommodations, and I can use all the rest of my money to go and spend it on these theme parks and all those high places down there to create memories that's going to be outliving me, right, with my kids and my family. It just makes sense. Then you got the Titanium membership where you can go for as low as $18.43 a night plus tax after applying your points. You guys, it just made sense to me. All right, here's another location, Canary Islands, Spain. This was on my life list since I've seen it. Since the first time I seen it, Coach D showed this. And when I got showed this presentation a little over a year ago, and I said, man, I am going to the Canary Islands. I have been to Spain, Lloret del Mar. I've never been to the Canary Islands. That place is beautiful. So I'm definitely going down there, especially if I can go as a platinum member, because I am a platinum member. If I can go for a little low as $0 a night and all I got to pay is the taxes. It just makes sense. I'm doing it. And you can go as a titanium for as low as $14.14 a night plus tax after applying your points. Either way, you ain't losing. Either membership, you're not losing, because let me know what hotel you can go to where they're allowing you to come there for that rate. I will wait. All right, you can have all of the points in the world, right? But how much money you got to spend to get those points to get those free nights at those hotels? All right. So we also have our amazing world tours platform where you can also use your points there too. We had over 100 world tours on the books this year. Half of the year is gone. You already know we are in August, the 8th month of the year, and we're winding it on down, right? For you know it, it'll be Christmas. But look at all those amazing locations and destinations you could have went to this year for the amazing prices that we have them for versus you paying a travel agent, you spending thousands and thousands of dollars for 1 year, and then you're coming back trying to figure out how you're going to make up for all that money you spent, right? But I'm showing you how you can really go and enjoy yourself, but not break the bank. Here's New York. New York. Y'all already know it's high up there too. 4-star hotel, breakfast is included during New York Fashion Week for 4 nights, 5 days. You can get this trip for as low as $539 after you apply your points. That's less than $300 per person. Are you going or are you going? If you saw this and you had availability to get this, would you go or would you go? You ask yourself that question. Then you got Miami, Florida, 4-star hotel, Waterfront. You already know if you go to Miami, that is a hot destination too, right? People get in Miami to death, right? But if you go down there, you're not going to be on the beach because you know they're going to be charging you an arm and a leg to stay in those residences, those hotels right there on the beach, right? So 4-star hotel on the water, right? On the beach for 4 nights, 5 days, as low as $399 for 2 people after you apply your points. It's just a no-brainer. It just, what are you waiting on? Right? I'm going 2 or 3 times over for that price because it just made sense to me. And then you got some of the most amazing places like Dubai as well. We got some African places, Zanzibar. But boom, if you can go to Dubai for $1, would you go? Got one of my good friends, Arrow. She's on this call right now. They went on this in April, right? They chose the early trip and they had the points saved up, and her and her husband went for $1. All they had to do was pay for their flights. $1, their accommodations. $1 from the 5th to the 10th of April. 6 days, 5 nights for $1. All they had to pay was the taxes. After they applied their points, it just made, actually, I don't think they had to pay no taxes. They just paid $1, right? So that's 50 cents per person. But it was at a 5-star resort, waterfront property, included breakfast daily. It just made sense. And then we have other dates that you can go within a year too, but it wasn't that $1. You got to buy it down to $129. But who complaining about $129? That's less than $75 per person to go to Dubai. The richest, one of the richest cities in the world. Been there twice, and I've never went for those prices. So it made sense to me, and it definitely. I was mad because when I went to go book it, it was sold out because I was procrastinating. So when you see these trips, go ahead and book them. If you are a teacher or I can't go on again, okay, book the trips that's on during the summertime, right? Book you a trip and go somewhere you've never seen before. Have an amazing time, especially when you're not spending an arm and a leg. It just makes sense. Take your family with you. Go out there like the Davis family and take 20 plus of your family out there to the Dominican Republic and know that you're not spending an arm and a leg to go out there and have a good time. You think your family going to be mad that you're creating memories and you're not stressed out that what we're going to do when we get back to try to put that money back in the bank? All right. It just made sense to me. So here's our memberships. You got all the way from the silver membership to the platinum. I don't usually like to talk about the silver membership because all you're going to get is that net race booking engine. You're going to be mad because all those points and things that I showed you and all those, the getaways and the in the world tours, you would not get access to those. But hey, do what your pocketbook holds for you. All right. So with the silver membership, it is $49.95 one time. You're going to pay that to get started, and then it's $49.95 once a month that you'll be paying for your membership to you be able to have your booking engine. Totally your choice if you think that works for you, right? A lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to go with the cheapest. I don't want to be the cheapest. But you're not going to get anything. So before you know it, you'll be canceling that membership anyway. Boom, you're throwing money away. Don't make sense. So you got the titanium membership, which is our most popular membership. It is $129.95. I like to round up $30 to get it started. The company is going to then give those $30, those $130 back to you in points. So now you're going to have 130 points, equivalent to your money that you just paid into it. All right. And then it's $69.95 every month thereafter for your subscription to be held. All right. To be renewed, so to say. Right. So $70 a month, we're rounding it up. you're going to get that back in the form of points as 140 points. How cool is that? So within your first 30 days, you're already accumulated 270 points. It just made sense. And now you got those points accumulating every month. You get to go and apply them to the getaways, the world tours, or even getting that amazing trip incentive, right? It's just a lot that comes with that. If that works for your pocketbook, by all means, go with the silver membership. Me personally, I went with the platinum. Platinum is for me. A lot of my friends who's members, they're platinum too, because guess what? You get a deeper discount as a platinum member. I love the best of the best. I'm spending $250 on more on shoes. Y'all know them. Y'all know the name of them. Jordans, LeBrons. You're spending more than that on shoes. I know I love shoes. I love watches too. So I'm spending more than that on those things. Why wouldn't I invest in myself that and get the things that I like and have it add more value to my life? I feel like vacation adds more value to your life than anything else out there, because when you're on vacation, you're in the most happiest place mindset wise, right? And you're not thinking about anything that's stressing you out, right? All that stress is off of you, is lifted off, and you're having a good time creating memories. And there's always $250 one time to get started. They're going to pay you 250 points right when you get started. So you have 250 points ready to use right away. Every month you're going to pay $125 to keep your subscription up. All right. They're going to give you that back in 250 points. All right. So within your first month as a platinum member, you have 500 points. You see what I'm saying? So now you got more points. That's why you're able to buy those trips down even lower than the titanium package. It just makes sense to me. I was like, shoot, let's go. Mind you, I done used mine to zero twice. Been on 4 amazing world tours and an incentive trip to Thailand. It just having an amazing time living the best life. And I've only been a member for a year and a half. And so I'm sharing this stuff with you because I am letting you know I am a witness to it. I am a product of the product. And I absolutely love sharing this and getting people excited so they can start traveling and living life as well. Now, let me break it down to you a little bit more, give you the perspective of the new way of travel versus the old way of travel when it comes to our memberships. All right, so because you're probably looking at, oh, Lord, it's one of those things. I already got it. I'm already feeling the energy, right? I already know that's what you're doing. So that is cool too. But let me break it down to you and show you what you're already doing, because you're throwing money away. Let's say if you decide to go and get with a travel agent, because a lot of you guys do, is I can just get with my travel agent. They're going to book and get me the best price. Wrong. All right. So you're going to get with a travel agent. Let's say you want to go to, who said Jamaica, or you ain't even going to think about going to Africa and things like that, because all you thinking about is them booking you something in the Caribbean, somewhere you can get to real quick and get back, right? So you're going to tell them go somewhere like Jamaica, DR, or maybe Mexico, right? They're going to go in there and find you on the low end. Yes, it's including your flight, but on the low end, you're going to be paying anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 per person. You heard me, per person. So for one vacation that you're booking with a travel agent, you're spending at least $3,000 to $4,000. You got it like that, by all means, keep doing it. Okay. Now, let me break it down to you. When you decide to get with that travel agent and she go and find, or he find that trip for you, and they tell you what you got to pay, guess what you got to do? You got to get them a deposit to hold that trip. That deposit is going to be anywhere from $250 to $500. So you're paying that travel agent anywhere from $500 to $1,000 just to hold your booking. What if you decide not to go? Sometimes you can't even get that deposit back. So you're throwing money away, right? But even if you decide to go, you're going to have to pay a monthly payment until it's paid in full, because your whole purpose of that is doing it so you can make monthly payments. I get it. I've done it. All right. But I saw something better over here with Travorium. So $250 one time to get my platinum membership, which is the highest membership under here, covers 2 people, right? And then $125 a month. I calculated that for one entire year. The total price was $1,625 that I will be paying into one membership for an entire year. With that membership, I can take at least 2 vacations, 1 trip incentive, so 2 in a possible, right? And still be way less than it costs. And that's for 2 people. It still be way less than what it costs for you to take that one $3,000 to $4,000 trip that you book with a travel agent, because they got to eat too. They ain't booking you nothing for free, right? So it just made sense. It just made sense. If you're going to go with Sam's Club and get you stuff so you can buy in bulk for food and products that you need for your house, why not buy in bulk over here and get that same wholesale price to add more value to your life with travel, which is the best product and way beats those other products out there, except for food. I'm a foodie. I love food, but hey, travel is where it's at. Now I'm about to switch gears on you right now. I told you earlier, if you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do? Now I'm about to talk to you about how you can create more time and more money in your life right now, because a lot of you guys are either time broke or money broke or both, like I told you earlier. Now I got into personal development when I got involved with network marketing over 10 years, almost 10 years ago, and it changed my mind and my whole mindset when it comes to making additional incomes outside of your regular one income. Because nobody you know that's just a one job holder became wealthy. All right, unless they went and paid the lotto and won. And even then, they didn't know how to use it and they became broke in a couple of years, right? So Cash Flow Quadrant is an amazing book to get, an amazing read to get into. Also get into Rich Dad, Poor Dad, both written by Mr. Robert T. Kiyosaki. Smart guy, smart guy. Some of the smartest and richest people haven't even graduated high school. All right, so definitely good to listen to this guy, because guess what? He's very wealthy. All right, and I want to listen to people who's making money versus people who's broke. So this guy came out with this amazing quadrant right here that shows how we are living right now as employees and as entrepreneurs versus the people who's doing network marketing, all right, and investments, all right? So on the left side of the quadrant, you have the 95% of the world's working people, right? And 5% of the money, so more people, less money on the left side of that quadrant, right? There's no leverage. There is no leverage on that side of the quadrant. Either you go to work and clock in so you can make money, because the only way you're going to make money is if you clock in, right? The more you clock in, the more money you make. Y'all know about that time and a half when you work overtime, right? But guess what? You're losing the time to spend with your family and friends. You're losing the time to be able to spend the money to enjoy it. Or you got to go and work that so you can be able to pay all those residual bills. Then you got the self-employed where you own a job, a job, I like to call it, just over broke. You're an entrepreneur, that's fine. I'm an entrepreneur. I got an LLC too. I got multiple streams of income. And I really try to encourage people to do the exact same thing. It's the only way you're going to become wealthy. So self-employed, you own a job. But guess what? You got to do the exact same thing. If you don't apply that time in, right? If you don't go and create those products that's needed for your client, because ain't nobody going to pay you to do something for free, right? You don't make no money. The longer you're in there creating those products, the more money you're probably making, right? But that's what you have on that side of the quadrant. All I'm asking you to do, not telling you to quit your job or quit your business. I'm telling you to use that to finance your freedom. I'm telling you to use that income that you're making to finance your freedom. And I'm going to show you how to do that with us, all right? Or you can do it with anything else out there. But if you use that income from the left side of the quadrant to finance your freedom that's on the right side of the quadrant, this is what you're going to see. So 5% of the working class people over there, only 5% got it. Only 5% said it makes sense. And they're thriving, right? Because 95% of the money is over there. Less people, more money. Now over there, you got the business owners where you own a system like the one I'm about to show you tonight with Travorium, which is totally optional. If you decide to partner with us, it's totally optional, all right? You do not have to do it, but you own a system. But who wouldn't want to have a system that's going to get them money where you're working together with people and you're getting paid? Who wouldn't want to do that? And then you have the investments. You're investing into yourself where your money is making money for you. Who wouldn't want that? No clock, no time. Your money is doing things for you and people is doing things for you. You're working together and you're making money. It just made sense. So I jumped on that portion right there because you have leverage on that side of the quadrant. That guy right there, smart guy, definitely broke it down. Get that book and read it. Now, you can join our partnership and become, and like I said, use your finances to finance your future, right? So, and finance your freedom. But you use that and say, hey, I want to partner with you guys. Right now, it's $49.95. That price is going up soon. I'm just letting you know. Our wonderful CEO keep extending it, but it's going up soon. So I'm just giving you the word. It's $49.95 right now, but it's eventually going to be $99.95. But guess what? You can partner with us for one time, $49.95 to start you a home-based business. If you're on here and you're those rich, wealthy people and you're saying, oh, man, I don't need this and I got a business, okay, what happens when you get sick? What happens when you pass away? That money stops, whether you retired or not. That money stops and your family got to figure it out. Yeah, you might got insurance, but they're going to spend that too. And then that's going to be gone. It's not, going to continue to come in. But if you got some form of residual income that is coming in, whether you are on this planet or not, would you not be interested in finding out about that? So I'm going to talk about that. And the only way you can get involved in our compensation plan to learn how to make some residual income, you got to partner with us. So it's $50 one time, $50 once a year. $50 to start a home-based business and $50 to keep it up. I have a LLC. It costs 10 times that to start and 10 times that to keep it up. Every month we got to pay our business expenses, right? So once you guys decide to partner with us, you will now be able to take part in our 10X compensation plan, which is the best compensation plan in network marketing out there. Believe me, I know. I've seen worse. All right. So the number one thing shared on social media right now is travel. I'm going to show you how you can utilize your social media to help build your business. Everybody's on social media right now. If they ain't doing TikTok, they doing, you know what I'm saying, just crazy videos on Instagram and Facebook, right? So the number one thing shared on social media is travel. All they got to do is take pictures of your trips, show them that you're going somewhere for $1. You think people ain't going to be nosy enough to ask you how you doing that and show me how? That's it. All you got to do is get good at sharing what you're doing and invite them to get in front of the information like we're doing right now. Look around the room, see what your friend is doing that invited you. I ain't taking no time out of their day. I ain't clocking in or nothing. All they're doing is getting good at inviting. Now, you share this with 3 people that you know and you love and care about that loves to travel, right? And they decide to get a membership just like this. Like you have, you will earn free travel points, meaning your membership will be paid for by the company and you will still be receiving those free travel points. How cool is that? So now you're traveling for free. So I'm going to show you how to travel for free and also make some money. It just made sense. So we shared this concept with a few people and we're now open in 63 countries. Why can't we do that in our own hometown? Why can't we share this with 10 people at home and then that turns into every county in that state? It just makes sense, but we are so close-minded over here because we are in that American dream that we've been taught and raised on of saying, go graduate high school, go to college and get in debt, and go and work your bones off until you die. What kind of sense does that make? None whatsoever, but I'm showing you a better way. All right. So with us over here at Travorium, you get to earn more than you're spending. Once you do share this with 3 people, your girlfriends, your guy friends, people that you go on family reunions with, y'all traveling anyway. Why not travel more for less and everybody get a membership like you, right? So everybody get a membership. You share with 3 people. 3 people get a membership like you. Let's say they decide to be a titanium membership and then you go and share with them and they get a titanium membership just like you so y'all can travel more for less. Once 3 people get a membership just like you that you referred, we got the best referral program out there. The company is now going to pay you $2.26 a day. $2.26 a day. You do your math, pull out your calculator. 226 times 31 days. That is going to equate to more than that $69.95 to take care of your membership because that money is going to go into your e-wallet. And they're going to take that out of your e-wallet, pay for your membership, and give you those 140 points. Cool. So free points just because you referred your friends and they got a membership like you. Guess what? They're going to go and do the exact same thing. Let's say you decide to be a platinum member like myself. I shared this with my friends and family right away. I was like, let's go. They said I can get this free. If I just refer people I know travel with, I'm going to put it in front of everybody, right? So once you share this with front of 3 people and they decide to get a platinum membership just like you, the company's not going to pay you $4.10 a day. You do the math. 410 times 31 days is more than that 125. So you're in profit mode. And you got a free membership because the company is going to pay you that 125 and then take it out on that 31st day and pay for your membership, keep it up, and then turn that into 250 points. Is that cool or cool? It just made sense. And then guess what? You're now participating in that new tax code, right? Because at the end of the year, if you make $600, right? Meaning every month, 125 is being made, right? Because they're paying for your membership. $600 is what you need to get a 1099. So now that puts you in a better tax bracket because now you get to write off all your travel and your business expenses because your business is travel. The product that you're sharing and people are getting a membership, they're getting a travel membership. It's dealing with travel. So boom. So now you're writing all that stuff off. You get to lower your taxes. It just makes sense, right? But I'll tell you all about that if you decide to get a membership. Now, as your team grows, you share with 3 people. Guess what they want to do? They want to get their 3 free too. So they're going to go and share with their contacts and they're going to share with their contacts and so forth. It's all exponents. It's all an exponential type of growth. I mean, you share with three, that share with three, that share with three, and probably share with hundreds. Those people is on your team. Y'all are all on the team with each other. So you have a 2-team basis because we work in binary. You got a left team and a right team. So basically like 2 Facebook profiles. All right. So let's say if you had 2 Facebook profiles like you got right now, and you got the same amount of friends on Facebook, but all of those friends is now members. You'll be doing some great numbers right now. You'll be way up there because I know a lot of y'all got over 1,000 friends on Facebook. So let's say your left team grows to 8 to 12 people on your left and 8 to 12 people on your right. You would now become a 1-star director. That's $10 a day, making an extra $400 to $700 a month. Who can use an extra $400 to $700 a month? Matter of fact, let me break it down in the whole annually. Who can use an extra $4,800 to $8,400 added to what they're already making right now with their job? I'll wait. All right. If you can, you are in the right place at the right time. All right. So my sister joined 2 weeks after me, and she hit 1 star 3 months before I did. So you can surpass the person that invites you. And I love that about this because it's all based on who you know. She's only on one of my teams. So guess what? You can hit 1 star, you can hit 2 star, because guess what? Everybody on your team is either trying to get their 3 and free, or they're trying to get to some more substantial residual income. So they're sharing it with everybody that they know. You never know who knows who. You just got to put them in front of the information. Let them make the decision. Don't make it for them. So my team grew. If you and your team grows to 25 to 40 on your left team, 25 to 40 on your right team, you will now become a 2-star director making $25 a day. I am a 2-star director with the company right now. So making that extra $1,500 to $2,500 a month is definitely a plus to me. I'm not mad about it, right? So that's an extra $18,000 to $30,000 annually on top of what I'm making with all of my other money, right? How cool is that? It just made sense to me. Because guess what? It's just going to keep growing because the team is going to keep growing. Because guess what? They're making their own goals to reach these levels as well. And we're working together as a team to make it happen. All we're doing is just sharing the information, and we're letting people free themselves, or we're letting people be able to go and get the product and go enjoy life on amazing vacations and not break the bank. Now, if you can hit 2-star, you can hit 3-star. That's $70 a day you'll be getting paid. Coach Phyllis is definitely right there at 3-star. Coach Mel, right? Pastor Mel is a 3-star right now. Just hit that. Well on their way to 4-star, the next level. And they're just having fun with this thing, just sharing it with their friends and traveling. Continue to travel. Because guess what? When we travel and we post it, nosy people want to know. Nosy people want to be able to do the exact same thing. We show them, they choose it. This is how we get to make this thing happen. All right. So $70 a day equates to $2,500 to $3,300 a month. Are you going to be upset about that? I know a lot of people ain't making this in their job. I'm just being real. And a lot of them still turn down the opportunity to get to this point. It's okay. I know I'm not going to turn down an extra $30,000 to $40,000 annually if I can work with some people that mindsets has shifted and we're growing together, not individually. All right. So if you can hit 3-star, you can hit 4-star. I remember coming in. I think Coach D is on here, and she was a 3-star when I joined. Well on her way to becoming a 4-star, but she hit a 4-star. But when she hit this level, you know what I'm saying, we were super excited about that because we like, bang, you know, that's 4-star. You know, it's good. We can show people that looks like us hitting these levels, and then on top of that, 60 odd years young, right? Doing the thing, just sharing with everybody. Has no age, but they got to be 18 years or older, all right? But from 18 to on up, right? They can get a membership and start creating some substantial income. It just makes sense. But guess what? She saw this thing and she blew this thing out the water. And now, right now, she's an ambassador. In 4 years, she moved her business, shared with people that shared with people that shared with people. People came into the membership and joined the team. We all grew together, right? She's now an ambassador. At 4 years, she hit this level. If you can hit that level, you can give your business 3 to 5 years, because every business out there that you will ever come up with, from all my people that want to do boutiques and clothing and things and such like that, you're going to go through the trials and tribulations, but it's going to take 3 to 5 years before you even start seeing a profit. But I'm telling you over here, 3 to 5 years growing your team with your team, and you hit this level of making anywhere from $90,000 to $110,000 annually, would you be upset? Would you say you can't do it? I'm just asking the question. All right. So you make the decision. All right. I ain't here to push nobody or pull or twist nobody on, because guess what? I got it. just like your friend got it, just like we got it. We just want you to join right along with us, because guess what? We're going to put it in front of hundreds of people tomorrow. We're going to put in the same amount of people that's on the call tonight. We're going to have that plus some tomorrow. We're going to have that plus some the next day, and that plus some the next day. And then boom, we're going to come on back the next Tuesday, and I'm coming right on back with that fire with more people every week. Why not jump on right now to where when those people join, they're now on your team and you're receiving those numbers, right? 20s and 30s of people, what you need on your team, but you also got to do a little work yourself, and boom, you're making some residual income. Would you be mad about that? You go to work every day, working a 9 to 5. Some of y'all are disgusted with your job, and you clock in every day, no problem. You know why? Because you have to. Get into the mindset of doing stuff because you want to, not because you have to. All right. So with that being said, here is our daily pay chart. We ain't even hit or bust the highest paid rank yet, and we even got a promotion. If you could get it within 2 years, 2024, it hit the executive chairman level of making $96,000 a month. You're going to get an amazing Corvette given to you. How cool is that? So I'm working towards that goal, right? Hopefully I can get to some, 900,000, you know what I'm saying, people on my team. So we're going to definitely make that happen. We definitely happen because somebody turns 18 every day. So like I said, whether you do it or not, somebody turns 18 every day. We're going to put the information in front of people. That's what we do. That's what we do. We're sharing our blessing and letting them make a decision if it's for them or not. Now, we travel different over here with Travorium. You can continue traveling the way you travel. However, we're going to travel different, travel more for less, while you travel less for more. It just made sense to me when I came over to Travorium. And like I said, if you're loving what you saw, you're either an A person, B person, or C person. All right, I'm gonna open up for questions here in a minute. If you're an A person, you say, hey, I got it, man. You got me at the free. Let's go. If you're a B person, you said, I gotta move some money around. I don't know if I can do it right now. I'm gonna think about it. Think about a corner. That's cool. Go into that. We still gonna put people in. All right. Just let your friend or family member know, whoever put you on this call invited you. Then you that C person, you that negative Nancy, and that's okay too. We love you the same. But if you're that negative Nancy, by all means, be that friend or family member to say, hey, it's not for me, because everything isn't for everybody. It's not for me, but I know somebody I can invite for you. I know some people that I can send your way. Is that what a friend or a family member is supposed to do? I mean, just correct me if I'm wrong. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to open up the thing for questions. If you are A, B, or C, if you ain't too afraid to write it in the chat, put it in the chat. Like I said, I ain't going to beat you up just because you're A, B, or C. Or if you, like I said, right now is your time to ask questions. You got a wealth of knowledge in here. You got all the research you need right here. I know myself, I've been gone probably 7 months out of the 8 months we've been in this year, you know what I'm saying, on vacation. So I'm definitely here to answer any questions that you may have on anything that I shared with you tonight. So thank you so much for your time tonight. Right now it's time to get your questions answered. So I am opening up the chat for all questions. You can either unmute yourself or you can put it in the chat. I'll hand it over to you, Mark.
Okay, man, that was a great presentation as always, dude. You always knock it out the box. Do we have any questions? Any questions at all?
Any questions in the chat? With my backup crew.
They're being shy. I'm going to throw one out that's usually asked when people say, well, do I have to take a certain amount of trips per year?
No, you don't. You can take whatever you want. It's all up to you. Your membership and your membership for you. If you want to take 100 of them like I do, take 100 of them. If you only can take one per year because your job is only allowing you that, take that one per year. But if you can take that one for pennies on the dollar, why not, right? Because you ain't breaking the bank. But no, you are not obligated to take. It's your membership. It's for you to go when you want to go and go to some amazing places that you either seen before or you've never seen before. Because when you see the prices, it's just going to blow you away. So yep, that is one thing. No, you do not have to go, but I do encourage, because those points do stack up, right? You have 2 years. Those points are going to stack up. Platinum will stack up to 6,000 points. Titanium will stack up to 3,000 points. All right. And if you don't use those points within those 2 years, they don't go away. It's just that you won't keep accumulating them. All right. So you'll be paying your monthly fee and it'll just be stuck at 6,000 points. So if you don't go nowhere your first year, that's fine. Go somewhere your second year. And now you got 1,500 points as a titanium member that you can go and apply to a trip and buy it down to the lowest price, like I just showed you. And then you can be a platinum and you got 3,000 points saved up because you didn't go nowhere the first year. And you got those 3,000 points. You can go and take at least 2 trips that you can buy down to either that $1 or $3.99 or $0 in the getaways. It just makes sense. Why wouldn't you go anywhere? Even if you choose, the world decide to shut down for a year, your points is accumulating. So when the world opened back up, like most people who are members right now, it did. When the world opened up that year that they were stuck in the house with COVID, I know I wasn't. I was traveling during COVID, but that one year they were stuck in the house, guess what? When they opened up the world, they used them points and they was going from Cancun to Hawaii to Jamaica. That was just like, dang, because they had all of the points saved up for those years. So it's no lose. It's a win-win situation. So if you don't do anything but get an amazing vacation out of this, you're not losing it. You're not losing anything. Any other questions? I'm looking in my chat too, because guests don't like to I don't know why my guests don't like to ask in here. They like to text. But anybody else got any other questions? Don't be afraid.
The video, did your question get answered? Okay, she said yes.
Awesome. Glad I answered your question. I hope I'm making it clear for you. And so we would love to have you as a team. We got plenty of team members right now. And a lot of them that's on this call right now, and they're doing the thing, having a good time. We just met up with a lot of good like-minded friends and family members down in New Orleans. They're heading their way over to Paris right now, and Greece, and members that we know that's going to have fun and take pictures. I did Thailand this year. My very first time in Thailand, you guys paid $158 for my accommodations for 8 days, 7 nights. Amazing the room that I had, you guys, it was crazy. I was like, this is crazy. $158 for 2 people. All I do is get my flight. I did not complain about no flight costs, because guess what, everybody else that was at that hotel paid the original price plus the flight. You understand what I'm saying? So my accommodation being covered like that, I'm fine with it, especially when it was amazing resort. Shatil, you said talk about, I hope I'm saying your name right, because I know I'm country, I can mess it up. But
okay. It's Shataya.
Shataya said, that's a social media guru right here, you guys. That girl right there is posting stuff left and right on every platform. I've got a friend on TikTok now. But I see you, and I'm super proud of you, everything you're doing. But you asked me to talk about the silver program, the silver membership.
Recording stopped.
So the silver membership is $49.95 to get started. With the silver membership, only thing you're going to get is the travel site. Only thing you're going to get is that net rates booking engine to book your hotels, flights, rental cars, activities. All right, so you'll have that, right? And then you also have some of the entertainment portals things as well. You won't have access to the world tours and the getaways in the point system like you have with titanium and platinum. All right. So, but that is still a start. You can always start there and upgrade if you choose to. All right. It's definitely, if you just want to get started and see how it goes, you can always upgrade. But here's the thing, when you upgrade, you got to pay the membership cost to upgrade. And they ain't gonna say no, because you were gonna take off. No, you gonna have to pay the $130 to get started as a titanium, or the $250 to get started as a platinum if you choose to upgrade. But like I said, it's totally your choice on what you want to do and how you want to do it. But yes, that is the silver membership for people that just really want to get in and see what it's about. If you don't do nothing but book hotels and rental cars, you're okay with the you know what I'm saying, with just doing that, silver will be for you. By all means, get a silver membership. But I like the best of the best, and I like going places. I love filling up my passport. If you ain't got a passport, I suggest you get one because these countries and these cultures is amazing, and the food is too. So, let me bring up my sis Rose. She probably know a few people she would like to bring up to let us know about their give us a testimonial of trip that he went on. I know Arrow went to Dubai for $1. My boy Mark just went to 2 trips with me. Went to Colombia for my birthday for $1. Then turned around and went to New Orleans for $3.99. The next month, the following month. So, Ro, go ahead. I'm handing it over to you, sis.
Hey, you have one more question. You have the membership is only for 2 people, but you can travel with your family.
Yes. So the membership, the trips that are put together in the getaways and for the world tours are priced at for 2 people. So that $3.99 you see is for 2 people. But when you go in there and book and say you have 2 children, and it'll say how much it'll be extra for 2 extra adults, or even if the kids are free. So all of that will be in there when you go and look at those trips and decide on which one you want to take. So yes, you can take additional people with you, but you can't go in there and think you're a travel agent and start booking for people, because your membership is strictly for you and one other person. And then if you need to add additional people to go with you, then you can add them in, and then it'll tell you how much extra it'll be for them going. So let me give you a general idea. So let me give you an example, because I did multiple trips. All right. So let's talk about my very first trip. I like to talk about this because this was Jamaica. Went and stayed at the Grand Palladium, and I had that location for my retirement. A few people that's on here was going on that trip. Two people were going in the room was $1,800, almost $2,000 per person. All right, not for 2 people, per person. So almost $4,000 for that time, right? That trip got canceled because of COVID, right? When I retired. But guess what? When I joined Travorium, that trip came up around my birthday of last year. I saw it. The price that they had it at was right at $1,035 for 2 people. Did it include the flight? No. But $1,035 for 2 people was a steal for that hotel, all inclusive, all you can eat, all you can drink, and on the Lady Hamilton side. The other one that I had booked was on the Jamaica side, which was the low end side. The one that Travorium had in the world tours was on the high end side. So $1,035, so $1,035 for 2 people. Guess what? I had points when I joined, and I applied those points to that trip. It was on about 1,200 points, and it brought that trip down to $499, right? $499 for 2 people to go. I was going by myself, but then I had a friend that wanted to go, and I said, hey, I already paid the $499. It was $510 for me. I'd already paid the $510. When my friend said, hey, I want to go help you celebrate your birthday, I said, all right, cool. It's $1,035 divided by 2. So right at $600. So guess what? I got my money back. And I went for free. It made sense to me. And I showed all of my friends, and guess what? They end up on that trip as well. Over 62 of us was on that trip, but 18 of them was my friends and family members that I knew and I hang out with anyway. And guess what? Majority of them got a membership because they saw the deal. It made sense. How cool is it to travel with people that you know and you love and care, just like the Davis family? They're going to travel with their family and friends, people they want to love, that they love and they want to make memories with. It just makes sense. Dollars don't make sense, right? Cents make dollars. All right. So, what dollars do make sense if you change it, break it down, right? But anyway, that was it. Hopefully that answers your question.
Okay, the next question. Any other presentations or recordings or guests who didn't? Q, don't ask those questions in our chat. We'll get with you. We can give you presentation. We have presentations Tuesday through Friday, sorry. And then we have corporate presentations on Facebook.
Yes.
So
we actually got one that's going on right now.
Yep.
So we have plenty of time that we put this information in front of people. So we don't mind doing one for you. If you want us to do another separate with you and whoever invited you on, we don't mind doing that, right? But we want to get your questions answered, you know what I'm saying, tonight, because you're on right now. You can always come back. We got other presentations. Wednesdays, Coach D come back same time, different back channel. She'll give you her Zoom ID, or your friend will share that flyer. Thursday, we have another one with the Kings team, and they do theirs as well. Same bat time, different number. They'll share that flyer. And Friday, the same thing with Tanya and her team, and they'll share their flyer. We put the information out and we share. Whether you do it or not, guess what? We got it. Whether you do it or not, we're taking trips. Whether you do it or not, we're having fun. We're finding more people that love to have fun and make a little extra income as well. We would love for you to lock arms with us and take this thing and let's run with it. But hey, it's your choice, right? We just thank you for your time. Your friends should thank you for your time. And on the other hand, you should thank them for thinking highly enough of you to invite you, because they could have kept it to themselves, right? Because I know a lot of members that does that. They don't let nobody know about nothing. and that's fine too. But they're enjoying their membership, right? So definitely, if you don't have any other questions, we will I will hand it back over to my team. I'll hand it over to Mark and my sis Row, so they can close us out.
All right. So, Arrow put in a question. Let us know, guests. So, if you're an A, B, or C person, so the person that invited you will know how to follow up with you. So, be ready to get started. If you're that A person, give them a call and say, sign me up. If you're a B person, get your affairs in order. Talk to your spouse. And if you're a C person and this is not for you, just share it with somebody. You know, you have family and friends that love to travel. I have team members that heard about it from a family or coworker. So it's just sharing. Okay, Q. So I wanted to bring up Kayla before we leave for tonight. If there's no more questions, I mean, get your questions answered. I mean, we here if you have any questions. So are there any other questions before I call Kayla? And I'm calling Kayla because Kayla, we just got back from New Orleans and she headed to Paris, packing and trying to get ready for Paris. And I'm so jealous, but I'll be in North Carolina. So, but Kayla, let us know about your trip to New Orleans and where you headed, what you got planned.
Okay, thank you guys so much for having me up. Babe, New Orleans, I'm still like going through the pictures and the videos and stuff that we had. New Orleans was mind blowing. Like I said before, my family is from Louisiana. Going to New Orleans is like home for me. So I've never did New Orleans as a tourist. So this was my first time coming with the team and actually doing New Orleans as a tourist. And when I tell you that was out of this world, I mean the memories that we have, the camaraderie that we had, it was like a big family. Like we see each other on Zooms all the time, but to come in person and see each other in person, that was like awesome. I was like, I had so much fun. And so now I'm in here trying to get myself together because I'm packing up, going to Paris, taking my mom. It's going to be 6 of my family members. My sister has a membership as well. So we're all packing up, heading to Paris. We fly out Monday and come back the following Monday. And tell me where you can go to Paris for 2 people and spend $379, breakfast included, and you're staying at a 4 or 5-star hotel. Travorium, like TJ said, is you're doing, and then I didn't even have to pay for that because I'm working this as a business. So my commission paid for it. And if you join, and we'll go in more into details with that. But when I tell you that's a good feeling when you go back there to book your trip and they ask you, do you want to pay for it with your e-wallet? And I'm like, yes, I will. Thank you very kindly. So y'all, I'm just telling y'all, This has really blessed me. Paris has always been on my life list to go. So much so that I took French in school when everybody else was taking Spanish. So that will let you know how bad I've been wanting to get to Paris. So to be able to go now, yeah. And then I was able to check off Dubai last year. So and then have an experience. I can tell people I rode a camel. I have video, proof is in the pudding, of me on a camel in Dubai. So y'all, this is stuff that dreams are made of. When you're dreaming of it and you think you can't do it, Travorium allows you to be able to make those dreams come true. Thank you, Ro.
Thank you, Kayla. And
Absolutely.
I'm
Thank you,
glad
Kayla.
I share my family because Arrow and Mika trying to take over. They love them some Kayla. So I'm glad I share. I'm not saying
I love y'all too.
We the same height, so I can keep up when we was walking there.
right.
I ain't used to that.
I
You
don't
wouldn't
know,
have
but
shared.
I
You
don't know
wouldn't
about all
have
that love, Kayla.
shared them to us if you wasn't willing to share. So we absolutely love you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. That was
I mean,
So
awesome.
Kayla was alright. She alright.
if there's no more questions,
All right, Mark.
I'm gonna close the call. I know we have a corporate call, but I need Squad Up to stay on for a few minutes. Need to talk to you guys. So I'm gonna let everybody know we thank you. We thank all the partners who invited guests. We thank all the guests that came out tonight. Taking time out of their busy schedule. Oh, there my girl. Hey, how are you? I love me. I had to send her a cash app. I told her if she joined, I sent her a cash app, and she joined. She was a woman of her word. So it was nice meeting a lot of people. And like you said, we sit here on Zoom weekly and just talk to each other. And so actually go on a trip and get to meet them in person is totally different. So a lot of my family say I travel with my travel family more than I travel with them, and I was like, you're not in the business. I travel with my family, the ones that's in the business, but it's just being around like-minded people, and that energy, having the same energy. We on this platform together. We just traveling, no competition. You might be 2-star. I might be struggling to get to 2-star. You might be 3-star. But we here. We trying to pull up those that's trying to get their 3 and free. But that's just what we do as leaders, just to sit there and make sure everybody feel welcome. So when you come aboard, just know that you're on the right team. You have leaders that respect you. You have leaders that will do whatever you need for them to do. To help you. You're not in this by yourself. We have one of our team members. She was the second person that was put on the team by my brother. She was right after me. And so we've been in it over a year, and she got her first person now going on her second. But she didn't get discouraged. But what I like about we call it Red is every month she take a trip with her and her son. She does something, so she utilizes her platform, regardless if people, because she's sharing this opportunity with people, but she utilized it in the meantime, traveling and showing her son different things. He was in New Orleans with us, and she's so grateful. We sitting there. My brother drove down. We sitting there riding around, and we go to Walmart for something. And she get a little sentimental on us and say, "I just want to thank y'all for y'all, just the way y'all treat Prince." We're like, we don't know how Prince has been on a couple of trips now. Prince family. My other brother says, I don't think we took a boat. But we love the kids, and people say, is it kid friendly? Yeah, if you got kids, it's kid friendly. It's some trips that people go on. Do you want to take your kids to certain trips? No.
Yeah.
Some trips you like, yeah. Then some trips you got the babysitters. I can hang out in the back while they out, because I ain't gonna be out there at the club with them all night. So it's that relationship that you build, and it's like a family. You start getting close to the people on the team. So I just want to thank everybody that came out tonight, and I can't wait to see what this month bring. August, number 8, new beginnings. And I'm just excited because everybody's been excited these first 2 days. And so I just hope that everybody keep up the momentum and keep going. No matter what team you on, we all Travorium. So we in this together. So y'all have a blessed night and squad up. I just need a few minutes of y'all time.
Absolutely.
Night,
Thank you so much for this, sis. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, get back with you. I saw a lot of B persons and A people. Like I said, go ahead and like I said, just follow up with those people that said B or that said A or even said C. Follow up with them, thank them, and find out when, you know what I'm saying, they'll be ready to get started if they're a B person, and go ahead and get them started if they're A person. All right. Don't wait. Go ahead and get them started. They said A, let them be a man or a woman of their word, and go ahead and get started. It's just that easy. All right, y'all.
All right,
And
good
then you can
night.
start sharing and get them on the next call, which is tomorrow, or even sharing your Facebook to your Facebook, the Facebook